I meant to say this in the last episode, but what the heck is up with the new YouTube update on the homepage and the video page? I don't get it. See, like, the last update they did, at first I was against it because it was not easy for me, like, to find out how to, like, comment on a YouTube, on a YouTube channel and whatnot. But I eventually got over it, and actually I really like the color palette, and, like, I started liking the design of it. But now with this new one, it all feels like, it feels weird because, you know, the last one was pushed, it was all in the center, and now it's all pushed to the left. And it just feels weird because now there's a big white, you know, empty space on the right, and it's just kind of distracting. Okay, so to, like, use some filmmaking logic here. Oops, did not want to go that way. Can I? Yes, okay. I'm gonna go this way to get some this level design is actually rather interesting. I feel because of all the perspective. And I believe there is a, this reminds me of the staircase painting from, I don't remember, I'll look it up later. Or if anybody knows, leave it in a comment. But, you know, like, it's all about changing perspective, and I really just like that. So this switch right here is actually going to change the perspective for us and allow new pathways, and it's, in my opinion, it is just awesome. And I'm hoping to, like, try not and fight anybody. If I could get them, like, to come over here. Nope, never mind. Okay, well, I guess I'll just show this off, and while I battle, I'll continue more. So, basically, in film, in film aesthetics, we have something called magnetism of the frame. It's the relationship of an object to the edge of the screen. Such as, like, okay, if I film something and the object is on the left, like all the way on the left, okay, it appears that the object, like, you know, hugs the left of the screen. It's that's magnetism of the frame. The frame is actually pulling the object closer to that side, and what this does is make the image look unbalanced. Like, if it was in the center, great, nothing is pulling anything in any direction, everything is normal, you know, everything's good. But pulling something on one side, you know, gives the audience a sense of uneasiness. It's it makes everything unbalanced. So, you know, you're kind of like, ooh, okay, so maybe something interesting or, you know, unexpected will happen next, kind of thing. And also in film, it also tells you who the good and bad guys are. Like, you know, if a guy walking from left to right, that's obviously the protagonist. And, you know, and if you flip that back around, then it's obviously the antagonist. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Well, that's something totally different. So, you know, with YouTube, like, hugging the left side of the screen now, that's what I feel like. I feel like it's weird. It's unbalanced, and like I said, there's this huge white space now on the right that just is not doing anything. And I'm just like, it just feels weird to me. Like, what were they thinking? It feels like they didn't really think this through all that much. Like, why did they align it all on the left? I'm half expecting a giant image of somebody to appear on the right now, because otherwise it's just wasted space on the right. You know, I don't get it. Anyway, so okay, so there's another battle down and done with. And there was one more chest over here. And now you gotta go all the way back and flip that other chest. Oh, right, this one. Sorry. Ended up getting confused for a minute. Now we gotta go back and flip the switch, because we actually gotta go down the stairs. But I wanted to get those chests first. No. I want to wait until he goes back inside, because I don't feel like fighting him. Okay, cool. So, yeah, anyway, yeah, it just, I don't know, it just feels weird to me. Oh, right, but hey, guys, it's Zach, and, damn it, cutting this. Right, I'm back, okay. So, right, as we now press X on this, press X on, there we go. As I press X on this, hey guys, it's Zach, and welcome to episode 47 of the Let's Play Chrono Cross. In the last episode, wait, Press X. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. I thought for a moment it looked like Lynx had, you know, I had actually moved by himself. So I was like, okay, you're gonna jump down now, like. Anyway, so right in the last episode, realized that we were in like in the temporal vortex, and you know, met Sprigg and Harle, and you know, kind of just questioning, is Serge really Lynx kind of thing, and then decided, nope, I'm going back to reality. So thus, we are now back in reality, and we're in Harle Marshes apparently. We are back into reality. Does this place look familiar to you, Monsieur Lynx? Do you need more to tell you where we are? No, I already stated that it's Hydro Marshes. Nope, we're good. Oh, you remember. Then let's leave this forest marsh at once. Ah, yes. I'm finally back in the real world. Uh-huh. A world with substance. Even the water and air is different. This is great. I'm glad you're happy, Sprigg. It's time to party. Let's have a toast to our return into the real world. Speaking with Sprigg, how did you get into the temporal vortex? Were you just like born there, kind of thing? No, obviously, because then you have been in the real world before, so I don't know. It's not really explained where Sprigg actually comes from either. She's just kind of there. Listen, old lady, you are not getting any younger. Try to control your emotions. And this is absolutely no time to be partying. We must hurry along. What's your problem, lass? It's been years since I've been back in the real world. You sure are a buzzkill. You know. So anyway, where to now? Oh yeah, that's a good question. You know, I don't really know yet. Oh, Monsieur Lynx, you seem worried about that Serge character. Do you still remember the place where it all started? Where angels lose their way? Where angels, whatever. It has a bad ring to it. So what exactly is it? A gate to another world. Something like that. Yeah. What are you saying? There's an dimensional distortion in this world. Very interesting indeed. So where is this place? Leave that up to Monsieur Lynx. Let's just get going. But first we must leave the forest. That's right, we need to get out of here. Hey, it's another wormhole. Kind of like the wormhole we used to travel between the dimensions. What the? It disappeared. What's going on? Good question, Sprigg. Anyway, remember where that temporal vortex, or where this wormhole is right here? Because that will become important in the bonus episodes of the LP. I'll just minor spoiler there. Also, by the way, I've actually gone through and pinpointed the important the plot areas of the game. So I'm thinking that off screen, I will get the chests in every area, but from now on, I'm not going to really be doing a lot of recruiting useless party members. I'm pretty much just going to be doing plot stuff throughout the rest of this LP, and I'm doing that just because I feel like it will go by quicker if I do. So anyway, of course, we gotta go to Opassa Beach because oh yeah, if you didn't notice, you should have noticed from the song or the image on the left, right there on the world map, that we're now in the home world. So yeah, I guess going back to reality means going back to the home world. It's weird. So hey, wait a minute. Where's the? There's usually a wormhole right here, isn't there, for a travel between the worlds? Well, let's try the amulet. Huh? It's not working. It's very interesting. What's wrong, Lynx? Don't tell me that the dimensional gate won't... Oh, whoops. What's wrong, Lynx? Don't tell me the dimensional gate won't open. Heh. You be in hot water now. Of course it won't. It's a missing piece to this world has been found. There is nothing we can do. You are now just an unwanted piece. Very interesting. What are we going to do now, Lynx? How about we go explain your situation to the mover? Oh, okay. We may be able to find something out. Good idea, Spriggs. Let's go talk to Serge's mother. And it has been 11 minutes. Wow. You really can cover a lot in just a short amount of time, can't you? I was hoping to, like, be done. Of course, I made little notes just next to where, everything would, where all the, parts would be. Or, I mean, where all the, important areas are. I just made, like, little pocket notes in, like, Notepad. And I was hoping that I was actually going to get a lot further in the last episode than I did. Huh? Demi-humans? What do you monsters want from us? Excuse my geezer. What kind of attitude is that? I will kick your derriere to the moon if you talk to, to my Lynx, Kamasa. Ah, freak. Wow. Racism. Yes, racism exists in this game, apparently. Right, anyway, so yeah, I was like, in the last part, I was really hoping that, like, I would get to at least this point, or if not farther, but then again, because I only wrote, like, little short notes of, like, the important things to do there, I kind of, I underestimated, like, just how long it would take to do some of that, and, you know, all the dialogue and whatnot. But anyway, so yeah, I'm pretty much just going to be doing, like, a lot of just the plot areas, or if I do recruit a party member, it's because it will be necessary to the plot of the game, which we'll probably see in the next episode, because I highly doubt we're going to be able to do it in this one. Spoiler, I guess. But yeah, anyway, so I'm just curious, to anyone can answer this question, but, those of you, Phoenix, what do you think about me doing a blind LP of Chrono Trigger? And of course, this goes out for everyone else as well, but, you know, I feel like I want to play the game, but I'm not sure if I want to do it blind or not. If I do it blind, then I'm not going to be playing the game anytime soon. So I'm just curious, like, what do you think of doing me doing a blind LP of Chrono Trigger? Because I really want to do it now. Anyway, let's talk to the mother. Who might you be? May I help you? What? What did you just say? You're Serge. Please explain to me exactly what is going on here. I'm glad she's kind of accepting it. Like, you know, she was surprised at first, but then she's like, you know what? No, I'm gonna hear you out. I mean, thank goodness she didn't treat demi-humans the way that other people do. I see. So that man told you to go to the Sea of Eden. I really don't know about dimensional distortions or about the other world. But if, like you say, something big is really on the verge of happening, it may have all started 14 years ago, on the night of the storm. Oh, okay, so, let's see, So this was before Serge died. Serge died 10 years ago, but 14 years ago, there was a nasty storm, apparently. Alright, let's see what's going on here. And, of course, the emulator is going to, like, you know, lag a little bit because of just this area. It's, like, I think it's the particle effect or something. That night, your father, Wazuki, and his friend, Miguel, set out to sea. Despite a storm, it was an emergency. They were swallowed by the high waves and lost consciousness. When they came to, they found themselves inside the Dead Sea. Interesting. A place where no living creature dares enter. I don't know what he saw or what happened, but that incident changed your father. And your father's friend, Miguel, that was Lena's father. He never returned. Very interesting. Back then, that place wasn't called the Dead Sea. Yes, I believe they called it the Sea of Eden. That was 14 years ago. Very interesting. So, In order to get to the Sea of Eden, is it still around today? Or do we have to time travel? Interesting questions are brought up. Are you the one everyone's talking about? Oh, hey, look, it's Radis. No, this can't be. Are you Lynx? You're still alive? Step outside, Lynx. For I, too, was once a valiant member of the AC Dragoons. I must put a stop to you. Ha ha ha. La la la. Geezer, I want to show off like that. That is if you want to live. Do not underestimate the power of Monsieur Lynx. One blow and it's off to the other world with you. Silence! Now step outside. And so we're going to battle inside of Serge's home. Okay. Sorry, Marge. I'm hoping that, we don't make a mess of the place. Despite the fact that the battlefield is totally out in the, middle of the village here. But anyway, okay, so, really, Radis is, like, completely easy. Okay, I mean, the one thing I find funny about this is, of course, he kicked, he kicked our butts in the, opening, in episode 2, when he was teaching, Serge how to fight. Or, well, the player how to fight. And that was because, we were weak and, really, we were just too weak compared to him. But now we're, like, really, a lot stronger than he is. So, it's gonna be okay. We're actually gonna mop the floor with him. And it's green, but did I ever show off Hellbound? I don't think so. I'll just do this. Ugh. Excuse me. I don't know where that came from. See, this is why this is better than Hell's Soul. Hell's Soul attempts to remove the person's soul. Hellbound actually sends them to hell. Which is actually kind of dark when you think about it. Right, anyway. Yeah, normally I'm against doing blind LPs. And that's for one simple fact. Unless the LPer is actually, like, really, fun to listen to. Like, okay, NCS. When he does a blind LP, that's okay by me. Because he's just so great to listen to, and he always has something to talk about. And if, even if he can't figure something out, he'll cut it out. But with other, like, not so good LPers, when they're doing a blind LP, you're just sitting there bored because half the time they're, like, wasting time trying to figure something out, going like, okay, I really don't know where to go or what to do, and holy shit. They did that much damage? Wow. Okay, actually, yeah, I'm going to, heal all. I know he said he was easy, but damn. With Inferno, I didn't know he had Inferno. Usually, I think I've beaten him by now. Yeah, I mean, that's, wow, holy cow. Okay, so, haven't really shown off any elements on, oh, what does that do? Oh, okay, alright. I always wondered what that was. What's our level 3 tech anyway? Oh, that's cool. I'll just use Freefall. Let's see. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, right. So, like, most of the time, it's just like, oh, okay, I don't know where to go. I don't know what, what to do. And you just waste time. Okay. One reason I believe that my, LP of, Zelda's Birthday did, like, as well as it did, because, like, the first episode, holy cow, is, like, what is it? It's over 11,000 views. Like, that's more than, I mean, that's amazing for me, considering that, like, 95% of my subscribers don't even watch my videos anymore. Like, I found that pretty impressive. And one reason I think it did so well is because it was so concise. I found other LPs of Zelda's Birthday that essentially did it blind. They did, like, they wasted so much time, you know, saying I don't know where to go or trying to figure it out, and it's just become a bore. That that's the reason I think mine did so well, because of I knew exactly what I was doing like all the time. Well, for the most part. And so, whoa, wow, been talking for a while. So, like, okay, when I first played Zelda's Birthday, oh look, Raditz is finally done. I stand defeated. When I first played Zelda's Birthday, I was unsure what to do. So I followed an LP, and the LP, well, while he was okay, was basically that. He was doing it blind, and so he had no idea, like, what to do at the time. I think he made it, like, 40 parts or something, and half the time I'm just sitting there, I'm like, okay, hurry along, please, like, I do not sense any malice in your attacks. Do you really mean to tell me that you are not Lynx? And is it true that the general is still active in the other world? Yeah, pretty much. Here, the general has been missing for the past 3 years now. Understood. I shall accompany you. We may still have a chance to save the general and Riddle in the other world. Zot, this geezer is only going to get in the way. Yeah, we're not going to really join. He's not really going to be part of the team anyway. And of course, you know, now that we have 3 party members, a new one joined, you know, gives us the option to change them out. But we're not going to. We must gather news in Termina about General Viper's disappearance. We must find clues to show us how to return to the other world. I, Radish, shall give it my all in the name of General Viper. Well then. Oh yeah, I gotta heal off those bones. And everybody's fully healed. Awesome. So yeah. Anyway, so that's really why I'm against like blind LPs, because of that. So I'm not sure if I'll actually do a blind LP ever. But I mean, I always thought I might try it. I'm not entirely sure, but that's the big reason I'm against it. It's just because of people like, you know, who was playing Zelda's Birthday that I was following, just wasting so much damn time, like just not knowing what to do, and yeah. So I'm completely unsure, but you know, let me know what you think. If you'd like to see a blind LP, I'll strongly, or you know, if you think, never mind, whatever. If I want to do a blind LP, I'll do it. I'm just curious what other people might think of seeing it. But I do want to do Chrono Trigger, so if I don't, so I think I might LP that next and move Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix down the road at some point. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, okay, so wow, we kind of accomplished a lot in this part. You know, made it back here to the real world, found out that we cannot use the Astral Amulet to cross the dimensions, back to another world, and, you know, talked to Serge and learned about something very interesting. So, you know, 10 years ago, right, Serge, died and lived, you know, and that's where the dimensions split apart. But before that, 14 years ago, his father and Lena's father, you know, were out on a storm, or were out on a boat, and you know got caught up in a storm and went to the Sea of Eden. So that's very interesting. Maybe I guess the only next step to do would be to obviously go to the Sea of Eden at some point and find out more about that story and see, you know, what exactly happened, you know, there. Why Meagle is still left there, and you know, and everything. So I don't know, but anyway. So, and of course fought Raditz, which was easy, but somehow he actually got Sprigg almost dead. Now we have a new mission. We have to go to Termina, find out more about the General's disappearance in this world, and figure out just how we're going to cross back between the dimensions. So, yeah, you know, there's more surprises to come, and thanks for watching. In the next part we'll go to Termina and everything. So, see you guys then.